Alright, hey guys. So I wanted to show you another part in the Meet the Breeder series, or Meet Your Breeder, whatever. This is my grandma's house. This isn't her house. This is actually in front of her house. There's a swamp, kind of marshy area, floodlands. I spent a lot of time in there as a kid. Buckets of frogs, buckets of tadpoles, turtles. There used to be spotted turtles out there. Probably still is. Swamp goes on pretty far. See, down there, we're gonna go past that after, but there's a little storage trailer and then a trailer body. It's literally just a Mack truck body full of stuff my grandfather has. You go up and there's the mountain. That's my grandfather's old workshop. And that's my grandma and grandpa's house. It's a small house, 4 rooms. I mean, they don't even have indoor plumbing. They have an outhouse. That's what's behind that tree over there. So it's an old-fashioned house, but she raised 4 kids in it. Motorcycle shed. Now that's where we keep the lawnmower. My grandfather used to have a motorcycle. Down there, that's the root cellar. And then up behind the root cellar, you can only see the little stovepipe sticking out. There's another storage building. And down this way, that's their woodshed. This is only their immediate yard. I'm gonna hop in the car and take a drive out back. I'd walk to make it easier, but I've got this really nasty blister on my foot from the zoo yesterday. And my foot hurts like hell. So new Real Big Fish album. I'm not gonna monetize this video anyway, so I guess there won't be any problems with copyright issues. Alright, so here's the trusty outhouse. Classic. I don't like going to the bathroom in there. Trailer body full of awesome stuff, random crap, giant have-a-heart trap, another tool shed, but it's pretty much useless. It got flooded out, so everything that was in there pretty much died, except for the weed whacker. Their weed whacker survived. Alright, back here, there's another little body, another trailer body, a barn. My dad used to keep goats in that. This is just, that's the blueberry patch. They're pretty much done for right now. Either a human being got into them and cleaned them all out, or the bears did. Just big flat open field. More field, and then that goes back to the swamp. And then they have 13 acres altogether. This is only about 2 or 3 of it. It takes me 2.5 hours, or 2 hours to mow the whole thing. I didn't do the whole thing today because the mower's almost out of gas. Grandma needs to get more. Rock, big mountain. That pallet back there against the rock, that's what we use to hold targets to shoot, me and my buddies. Come up here, my grandma lets us shoot my guns. She doesn't care. And then if you go down this way, it's kind of grown in right now, so I'm not going to walk down there. But if you go down there, you can walk down a little ways and you're right on the river. It's not very deep, but there's river down there. And this place, I mean, this place is heaven. They're selling it. If I had the money, I would buy it in a heartbeat and build a house back here. I couldn't live in my grandma's house, it's way too small. But yeah, there's the blueberry bushes. Let me go see, I'll go park the car up here and see if I can show you why I love this place so much. I mean, obviously it's just because it's awesome, but there's other reasons. I mean, this place is literally the reason I got into snakes. So let's see if I can show you why. Oh, out here, this is the crabapple tree. This used to be, well, it is an apple tree. It used to be a full-size apple tree. My grandfather cut it down because he couldn't take care of it anymore. Obviously, it doesn't realize that because it's growing back. Should be producing apples again soon. These apples were about the size of my fist. And it was like biting into a can of apple juice. It was awesome. But, let's see here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find anything today. It's kind of hot. But my grandfather always had random stuff just strewn about. And if you flip it over, there's nothing over here right now. Let's go down this way. The point is, it's a great place for herping. And there's all kinds of snakes here. This box, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with it. It's got two skulls I got from when I worked for the DEP. There's a bear skull and a coyote skull. And I put them in there hoping that bugs would clean them off. But they kind of mummified. So I gotta see if maybe I can boil what's left of the flesh off. If that doesn't work, I'm just gonna pull the canines out and keep those. But big old grasshopper back there making noise. I know there's snakes here. I just gotta find one. I accidentally hit one with the lawnmower last weekend. I felt like really bad about it. Little guy darted out underneath the tire. Didn't even stand a chance. I felt terrible because obviously I like snakes. Behind the trailer body here, there's stuff. These containers all had stuff in them at one point when my grandfather was still active. I'm not sure I really want to root around too much because there's probably bees. Yeah, there's a wasp nest right inside of that. So I think I'm gonna not play with that. Well, I'll take my word for it though. There are snakes. We cleaned up a bunch of lawnmowers one year, right before his brain started going. Oh, there's a bunch of ants. And we cleaned up a bunch of old dead lawnmowers. Like 4 snakes came out of them. And I caught them and let them go. But there's a lot of stuff that needs to clean up too. Lots of crickets and grasshoppers. I gotta come in here and weed whack again soon. Oh, well, there you go. It's not a snake, but evidence of a snake. Nice long shed right in that tire. So they're around, and I used to catch hundreds of them. I mean, not at the same time, but oh, hey, look at that. More ants with the nest. Maybe I should bring that cage over and put it on top of this ant nest. See if they'll clean it off. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that. But yeah. This is the place I spent a lot of my childhood. Man, I still come up here every week and mow. But it's gonna be a shame when she sells it, because this is like my haven. I guess I'll just have to save up some money and go and buy my own. You know, create a haven for my kids. But what can you do, right? Yeah, if she doesn't sell it, who knows? If she doesn't sell it, I mean, I hate to say this because I love my grandparents, but people don't live forever, so maybe they'll end up leaving it to me if it doesn't sell. And then, that'd be awesome. But, alright, so this is first part of Meet Your Breeders. Meet Your Breeder part 2. Honestly, I'd love to say that I could come up and show you guys me shooting up here, but like I said, with this stuff that went down in Colorado, I don't want to be making any shooting videos for a while, so it's pretty much just going to be more stuff about me. I think the next section I'll go over my favorite movies, some of my favorite movies and favorite music. You already caught a little bit of a glimpse of that when I turned on my car today, but that's it. Out. Alright guys, so as you can see by my clock up there, it's 2:31 a.m. I'm not going to sleep because I have to work third shift tomorrow, so I'm trying to stay up until at least 4. I'm watching Out of the Wild Venezuela on Netflix. I like the Alaskan version. These Venezuelan guys, the people who'd signed up for the Venezuelan ones, so far in episode 1, don't show as much promise as the Out of Alaska did. But hey, whatever. So I figured I'd go over the next part of the Meet Your Breeder section, and that's like my favorite bands and favorite movies and stuff like that. So, in the car, in the last segment, I was listening to this song, Real Big Fish, hiding in my headphones. I've seen these guys, I've loved these guys since high school. I've seen them like 10 times in concert. They're definitely one of my favorite bands. I do still like them. They've changed a bit since Scotty quit the band. It's not, well, live at least, they're not as entertaining to me, because half of the fun was Scotty and Aaron going back and forth, their banter, and it's just not as fun. I listen to a lot of different stuff. I mean, I've got anything from Aerosmith, Alanis Morissette, All American Rejects, Bare Naked Ladies. Now, those are not my all-time favorite bands. If I have to list off my all-time favorite bands, well, let's see. If I have to do a top 10, I'm going to go with They Might Be Giants. Okay. This is where my They Might Be Giants songs start. Oh, that's still They Might Be Giants. That's where they end. I have about 300 something They Might Be Giants songs. Real Big Fish is second, I'd say. I've got probably a good 200 something songs from them, or even 150. The Refreshments and Roger Klein and the Peacemakers. They're essentially the same band. They were the Refreshments first, and then Roger Klein started the Peacemakers, and he has the rights to their songs, so he still plays Roger Klein song or Refreshment songs. But they're probably my third favorite band. Metallica. Everything from Reload, Repeat, or Reload back. Not the newer stuff, everything after Reload. I was one of the few people who actually liked Reload. But everything from that back, I'm not a fan of their bigger stuff, their newer stuff. I'm a big fan of Meatloaf, big fan of Less Than Jake. Only on CD though. I saw them live and they were not that great. And it looks like I like Hammerfall a lot, but I haven't listened to any of that stuff. I just got it for free. Gin Blossoms are good. Gaslight Anthem. Okay, there we go. We have to revamp. They Might Be Giants, Real Big Fish, Gaslight Anthem. If you have not heard Gaslight Anthem, if you have not listened to them, I suggest going out and buying all 4 of their albums right now. Or if you don't want to get the new one, at least get American Slang, Sink or Swim, and the 59 Sound. Oh, amazing band. Honestly, one of the only bands from now that doesn't suck. Seriously, they're an awesome band. Like, yeah. I can't even say how much I like them. But then I listen to everything. I mean, I've got Chicago on here. I like Chicago. You know, I listen to Phil Collins. Catch-22, ska, Cake. I'm a big fan of Cake. Cake's a good band. Bon Jovi. Not his new stuff, except for Superman Tonight. I do like that. But, you know, we're talking like Blaze of Glory, you know, Blue Oyster Cult, Blues Traveler. Oh, I like Blink-182. I won't lie. Ben Folds. Yeah, I've got a lot of music that I listen to. But Presidents of the United States of America, they're an awesome band. They're quirky. Queen, you know. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this, but I grew up as, I mean, I'm an 80s kid. I was born in 91 or 81. Jesus, you can tell it's freaking 2:30 a.m. I was born in 81, and I know that everybody says that the 80s was the best time period for music. I disagree. The 90s alternative. Everything just branched off into its own. I mean, you had Sublime, you had Foo Fighters, Oasis, Gin Blossoms, Live, you know, all kinds of amazing bands came out of the 90s. Oh, Streetlight Manifesto, check them out too. They're Catch-22 basically, but they're better. System of a Down, I'm a fan of. Tenacious D. We won't go through They Might Be Giants again, because that's a lot of music. But then I listen to stuff like, I've got Tribal Waters here. It's Native American flute music. Voltaire, Weezer, like Weezer. Weird Al. Weird Al is one of my idols. I love that guy. He's an amazing person. So, that's that. As far as shows go, like I said, I don't have cable. But if I did have cable, well, I mean, I watch them online. You can pretty much see here. Farscape is awesome. Walking Dead is awesome. Firefly. I'm a nerd. How I Met Your Mother and Dexter and My Name is Earl. I really wish they hadn't stopped My Name is Earl where they did. Then you get down more into my girlfriend's stuff, her Transformers stuff, and Avatar, although Avatar was cool. Buffy. I'm a Buffy nerd. I didn't like Angel as much, but I love Buffy. Let's see, movies. I'm a cartoon nerd. You know, Megamind, Lion King, Despicable Me. I like cartoons. Tarzan, Disney's Tarzan was good. WALL-E, Pixar. I'm a Toy Story fanatic. But then you move over, once you move the horrifying llama, and you got zombie movies, you know, Shaun of the Dead, Zombieland, horror movies, Inc. If you've never seen this movie, it's on Netflix. Watch this movie. Amazing movie. Slither, because Nathan Fillion is awesome. Fido was a funny movie. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, Pan's Labyrinth. You know, I'm a horror movie person. The American Pie movies down here. I also like comedy. Girl Next Door, Mallrats, Clerks, Clerks 2, Office Space, Tank Girl, Easy A. Also a good movie if you love Emma Stone. Fanboys, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, anything with Jim Carrey. Well, not anything, but I got Yes Man, and Bruce Almighty is one of my favorite movies. If you want to talk top 5 favorite movies ever, I'm probably gonna go with, no particular order, Stranger Than Fiction, Bruce Almighty, and the funny thing is I don't even consider myself to have an actual religion, but I love Bruce Almighty. I just love that movie. Bruce Almighty, Stranger Than Fiction, Hook, definitely, Angus, and The Last Samurai. I love The Last Samurai. And then down bottom, you got more movies. Avatar, District 9, Rocky Balboa, Fight Club, Hellboy 1 and 2, Predator 2. I've got Predator 1, it's just not out in the cases. Punisher, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Matrix movies, Die Hard, Empire Records. Oh, that's in my top 10 movies for sure. The Nine's also an amazing movie, if you watch that. American Beauty, Stand By Me. Yeah. But I watch a lot of stuff. Mystery Team, if you haven't seen that, it's worth watching. It's kind of raunchy. Gremlins, Goonies, Gremlins 2, Evil Dead, Army of Darkness. Never done any drugs, but I love stoner comedy, so Harold and Kumar is definitely on there. Kung Pao, amazing movie. Little Shop of Horrors. And, I don't know, it's one of those movies that I like, and I just can't help it, because it's awesome. Little Rascals. Addams Family. Yeah, we got a lot of movies in here. I mean, a lot of these are mine, a lot of these are my fiance's, but combined, we have some pretty awesome movies. Edward Scissorhands, TMNT, Frighteners, Teen Wolf. Yeah. Number 23 was a good one. The original crappy Buffy movie. But anyway, this is like 15-minute video, so I'm gonna cut it out. It just gives you a little bit more of, the stuff I do. Oh, well, I guess I can go into Xbox games real quick. Video games, I've got a couple Guitar Hero games, Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. I have Modern Warfare 2, but I suck at it. Aliens vs. Predator, I love the Predator universe. DDR belongs to my fiance. I got all the Fable games back there. I got the Ghostbusters game. And then for PlayStation 2, Dynasty Warriors and Incredible Hulk. Ultimate Destruction, because sometimes you just want to Hulk out and break everything. But, and Predator Concrete Jungle. But yeah, that's about it. Alright, good. I want to make sure you couldn't see a reflection in the TV. I'm standing here in my underwear. Oh, here we go. Some of these comics are mine. I've got Kick-Ass. Most of these are Christine's, but the Kick-Ass and the Walking Dead are mine. And then some of those graphic novels down there. The Marvel stuff. But, the complete Calvin and Hobbes. You can't not have the complete Calvin and Hobbes. I got a gift card for Walmart one year for $100 for Christmas, and that was $90 on the Walmart.com site. And Calvin and Hobbes is my favorite comic, so I bought it. I have yet to go through all of them, but I bought it. Board games. We got Munchkin Zombie and a zombie game, and Apples to Apples. Risk is necessary for everyone. Transformers Monopoly, regular Monopoly, Stratego, and Scrabble, and chess. So your basic board games everybody should have. Well, maybe not Transformers Monopoly, but... And that's my Hobbs that somebody made me. My friend made me that. I like it. And there's my Pinstripe in quarantine. She just ate today. You can see the nice bulge in there. But yeah, that's it. That's what I do for fun, for the most part. So, I don't know if there's going to be another section. I can't really think of anything. If you guys have any questions, maybe we'll do a Q&A. Ask me some stuff that you want to know. And I will answer questions depending, on how personal they are and how much I wish to share. But you get a pretty good idea of my personality from all that stuff. I'm a very eclectic, I'm a very unique individual person. And I'm a total smartass, and I'm a very, very sarcastic person. I'm confusing in the fact that I generally dislike human beings, but for some reason I'm very good with them, like dealing with people, and I'm also always wanting to help people. So, I'm like a like a philanthropist misanthrope, I guess you could say, which is weird because it's like the opposite end of the spectrum, but I'm pretty much a neutral being. You know, if this was Dungeons and Dragons, I'd be chaotic neutral. So, anyway, that's it. With all the stuff I showed in this video, there's no way I can monetize it. Hopefully YouTube will allow me to post it. I guess we'll find out. So, you've met your breeder. There you go. Out.